Hello YouTube vinyl community, I'm Jeff Paris and welcome to the Vinyl Record Info channel. And today we're going to be talking about library records. Now, I've already kind of mentioned this before, but Dylan from Noel Records got his hands on the Voice of America record collection, and if you don't know about that, go check out my last video. Go check out Noel Records channel where he explains the Voice of America radio station and how he got this collection in a lot more detail. But from that collection, he spawned a new interest of mine, and that is called the library record. So this is going to be, I can already tell this is likely going to be a new rabbit hole that I'm going to go down, which is going to be expensive and extensive and probably time consuming, and then also a lot of fun. So I think they're cool, and I didn't really know what library records were. I probably found out about them, I don't know, maybe like a year ago, just by watching people's channels and stuff like that. But then he came across this huge collection and started selling them on Whatnot. And so now I have a little more access to them because they're all kind of hard to get, especially some of the labels getting them here in the U.S. They're very hard. And one of them I'm going to show you here. But now that I have a little bit of access to them, I'm kind of getting into them. So I'm only going to show you one library record. Again, I'm just starting out in the library record game, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert. I'm not going to show you 20, 30 of them. Because I don't have them yet. I'm just getting into it. But basically, a library record is a set of music that was made for like TV shows, commercials, things like that, where it's basically you can pick up a record and it's going to be a set of songs all thematically the same. So if you want like relaxing music, you're doing I'm making this up, but you're doing a Corona commercial and you need some beachy vibe music, you got a library record for that. You're doing some commercial and it's out in outer space and you need some synthesizer and like space type music, you got a library record for that. And what's cool though is that these are all studio, a lot of them like orchestra or big band, classically trained musicians who are playing some of this stuff. So you could have classically trained orchestra, philharmonic type level training guys playing like funk or space rock or just like cool stuff like that. So it's just an interesting, cool, different sound, and like the history behind them is very interesting, and it's just kind of cool. So here's the example I'm going to show you. This is a library record from the Voice of America collection, and this is on KPM. So KPM is a UK-based library record label, basically. So they have tons and tons of KPM records in that collection, and I was able to get my hands on this one. I thought it was pretty cool. But basically, they're typically a very normal cover, kind of generic. Some of the other labels will have just a picture on here, and it kind of gives you a quick glance of what this record kind of probably sounds like. It might have like a rocket ship, that's space. It might, just whatever, or like a funny name to let you know what it's all about. But so this one is called The Age of Discovery. So, and then on the back of all of them, you'll have a little description so that when if you're some kind of producer or something like that looking for music for your commercial or whatever, you could pick it up, read it, and exactly thematically what type of music this will probably work for. So on the back of this one, The Age of Discovery, it says, a thematic suite portraying some of the great technological advances of our age. The subject matter ranges from the development of microelectronics to man's quest for the secret of the universe. Side A is scored for full orchestra. Side B is scored for synthesizer, featured trumpet, and percussion. So, that's pretty cool right there. So yeah, like I said, the first side is gonna be all orchestra, like space music. And and the second is going to be a lot more just like, what you consider like, maybe like a small piece band, synthesizer, rock, trumpet, percussion. But yeah, I mean, it's just really, really cool stuff. I really like the idea of it. And there's like always a little warning on here. It says, our music may not be publicly performed, copied, or re-recorded for any purpose without a license from Emil Asher Incorporated. Failure to obtain this license is in violation of federal copyright laws. So it's basically just saying like, hey, if you're a TV producer or commercial or whatever, license this music from us, and then you get to use it in your commercial. So if you're doing some kind of like space-aged commercial for whatever, maybe you would pick this up, the Age of Discovery, KPM library record, and use some of this music in your commercial or TV show or whatever. So, that's basically it in a nutshell. If you didn't know what they were, they're, just a little piece of history that I think is really cool. Here's the label on it. It's that KPM label. The other side. And then another thing with this collection is everything is just crazy clean. I mean, all of it is. It's nuts. So, this one in particular is not crazy expensive. But like I said, they're all in the UK, So everything's in euro or sterling pound. And then the shipping on that stuff is usually just as much as the record, for this anyway. So you're paying double, and then you're paying the conversion rate, the currency. It's just, so to get your hands on, to have the opportunity to buy some of these in the US and paying US prices, USD, and paying US shipping, I can't pass that up. So I'm hoping to get some more from them. Library records are really cool. I think it's going to be a cool, another niche little hobby within vinyl collecting that I'm going to get into.
This is just another very popular one. This is Bruton Music. And this one is Summer Sounds, just another, very popular library record label. Another really good one though. I like this one a lot.
Hope that was helpful. Hopefully you know what library records are now, what they're used for. As I get some more, I'll show them. I'm going to try to get some from different labels as well, just so I have like a better understanding between all the labels, all the major labels for library records, and I get to show you guys a couple of different ones. So, yeah, that'll do it for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. Go ahead and please, if you're watching this video, go ahead and subscribe, or at least hit that thumbs up button, but subscribing would be helpful. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as possible. So thanks again, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one.